So that's where you saw me walking down the back there, into the back door here. Now, this place is just crammed full of all our stuff at the moment. These are all the cabinets that we moved out of the front of the shop. There you go, thermal long pants large. Damn, we're out of stock of them. Thermal long pants extra large. I can't open the drawer. Okay, so probably better not come in here if you want thermal long pants. So by the end of this week, this whole area will be clear. That's where we're putting the books in there. Some of the books. All the clothing's going down this wall, or all the women's and the vintage clothing will be going down that wall. Whereas, oh, there's me. Whereas all the men's clothing will be going here, along these rails. We're going to put shelves in there as well, you know, so we can get like shoes and man bags, stuff like that in. These are all the new lights we've got. These are new daylight lights, so they give a lovely white light as opposed to the yellow light that the ordinary fluorescents give. So that's the back part of the shop. Got the toilet there, you don't need to see in there. We're going to keep this space between the front and the back. We're going to keep this space clear. The reason for that is so that we have this lovely long flow through the shop. There's a couple of steps down there, but we're going to get a ramp built on there. This is going to be the sorting room. It's currently the kitchen. That's going to be the sorting room. This is going to be obviously the office. We're actually going to take that office sign off because there's a lovely original fitting room thing under there. These walls are all glass that have been painted over, so we're going to open that glass up again. This is the office. Lovely old, probably can't see it that well. Lovely old bureau here. Lovely old vintage mannequin here, all in brass. Absolutely stunning. Got a big safe down here. We've actually got another big safe there. So the thought is, we'll put the shop's money in that one and put my cash in that one. Just as long as they don't get mixed up. There's always going to be more in my cash one. This brings us out then. Obviously there won't be a curtain over here. This is the main area. So this is so what we're going to have on here is all the paperback fiction. The reason for having paperback fiction in here is that most people, when they shop in paperback fiction, they actually know exactly what they want, and therefore there's no need there's no need for them to browse for ages, because they're normally coming in by author and they're often wanting to come in really quickly. There's probably so we want those at the front, and also they're not going to take up much room and they're easy to keep tidy. This is where we're going to have Sandstone Press, which is an independent book publisher from the town here. So we're going to have their books there. Going to open up that window there to let some more light in. These shelves here are going to be these shelves are going to contain a lot of the social enterprise stuff. Nest soaps, Lash, candles, the green eco stuff we do, the local organic eggs. And the windows obviously will be clothing and bric-a-brac type stuff, male, female and children's clothing all in there. And I think the thing about that is when you look in the window, you'll see clothing, male, female, child. You'll see bric-a-brac, you'll see social enterprise, and you'll see books. So just from the window, you'll see the whole range of everything we sell. And then from there, you can go through to the back to further explore all those things. So this will be a showcase for all the departments that we do. You see the floor that we did. looking really good. We're going to have a big glass counter here, across there, and we're going to have a glass counter in the centre here, which is going to be displaying some of the people who work here, some of their crafts, and some of the people who don't work here but who are involved with it can display their own homemade crafts. Got a huge amount of wall space for hanging artwork up, and the lovely big staircase there going up. So that's the front of shop. You've seen the back. Now I'll show you upstairs. I love this staircase. I'm actually thinking that I'll probably spend a lot of my time just stood, well, not there, probably stood here, just stood there, just with my top hat on. I think that'll, as I probably won't do that because that'll just look weird. Okay, I actually might cut that from the video because that just sounded weird. So there we go. So looking down the stairs, and these are the buckets that we've got for catching the water as it comes through the skylights there because they leak. But hey, it's an old building and we love it. This is the front room that overlooks the high street. What's this going to be? I don't know. It's a big space, which is absolutely full of things like hands, pictures of smart looking men, a whole racking system, old sewing machines. Just, it's like a trip through time. So we could probably take this partition wall down, we'd have that whole space and open that up into, I don't know, it would make a really nice cafe. Cafe on the high street type thing, overlooking the high street. Don't know, we'll see about that, we'll see. But anyway, then you come out of there and into the loft, or whatever the loft's going to be called. So we've got this whole space here. Sorry, just checking no one's at the door. So we've got this whole space here. So initially, we're going to section off this bit, this front bit here, from that step up there, going up around there. We're going to section this off just for during the winter, and we're going to use this space here for showing films, small gigs, stuff like that. So we've got that space to work with, and then this space, obviously, we've got so much that we can do with this, and it just goes on and on and on, and it's huge, and there's so much stuff that we can be using. Lots of stunning cabinets. I can kind of vision, I can see loads of things that we can use this space for. Oh, and the great thing is, it's got a separate back entrance. That bit goes into the shop again there, but if we're having gigs on, we can probably close that off and have this as the separate entrance. Nice old Barber picture there. So we've got this whole space. Football nets there. Might see if Wayne Rooney wants to buy them. He's on a good wage now, he could probably afford them. Practice on them in the back garden.